Today we're going to be working on very important muscles, our muscles that help to support our spine up against gravity. So this is one of the #1 posture-based exercises. If you were to do an exercise every day, this would definitely be one to focus on. So this is called spinal extension. A couple key things to focus on here. Again, if you have osteoporosis and scoliosis, any of those kind of spinal conditions, this is actually a really good one to work on because it's working on that extension. So extension is opening up that body, getting out of what we call flexion. Flexion is rounding, that's gravity pulling it down on us. So we want to have extension to have good function in life. All right, so this is a great one to focus on. However, if you have stenosis, that's a narrowing of your spinal column. If you have spondylolisthesis, you have to take some precautions with this. You would need to use a pillow underneath your pelvis area when lying down. If it were to cause increased back pain or symptoms going down the leg, that's called radicular pain, you don't want to perform this exercise, so please take note of that. All right, so for this one, you're going to be actually lying down on your stomach. You're going to come all the way down onto your belly. Again, if you need a little more support, put a pillow underneath your lower belly area and pelvis area. I want you to keep your neck neutral here, so you're going to rest your forehead to your mat. You can even take a cervical roll to rest your forehead to the mat here. All right, so let's talk about proper pelvis positioning. For this one, you want to think of your pubic bone pushing down to your mat. You're going to squeeze your glute muscles again. As soon as you do that, you should feel a release or a lengthening to the back, your lumbar spine, that low back. You're going to feel your belly muscles drawing in towards your backbone here as well. Envision your abdominal core creating a little tunnel for a matchbox car to drive under. Now you're going to draw your shoulder blades up and down. I like to take my fingertips and reach them down towards my legs or my toes. You can lift the head up slightly, pulling the chin in, but keeping your gaze slightly ahead. Now this might be hard enough. You can stay right here by drawing those shoulder blades together, keeping your hands resting down, squeezing the butt, and drawing in the belly. If you wanted to start to get a little more intense, you can start to reach the arms up. So now you have no support from your arms. You can try to lift the chest up higher. And lastly, if you want it to be the maximum advanced pose, you're going to lift the legs up. So you are trying your best to keep your chest up, legs up, belly drawing in, eyes slightly ahead, chin in. This is a difficult exercise. Most of you will not want to stay in this position for very long. So let's lower down and rest. Feel free to bring your hands up to your forehead to rest. Now here, just take a nice deep inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale. Let's repeat that series again, starting step by step. Each step is an advancement, is something a little harder to do. Return the arms back alongside the body with the palms down. Once again, start by pushing your pubic bone down to your surface, squeezing the butt, feeling the low back release, and feel the belly drawing up to create that little tunnel. Next, pinch those shoulder blades together like you're trying to pinch a pencil between the shoulder blades. Keep those hands down actually, and then reach your fingers down towards your toes. Next step, see if you can now lift the arms up and lift the chest up a little bit higher. Float up through the chest. I see this happen a lot. People lead up with their chin. Do not do that. Keep that chin in. Keep the back of the neck as long as possible. And then lastly, if you can, see if you can lift the legs. If you lift the legs and let go of your core and hinge at your low back, you need to put those legs back down. But if you can, keeping the core in and the glutes squeezed, see if you can extend through that whole spine, lifting as high as you can, feeling all the muscles of your back strengthening, going against gravity. And then lower down. This is a more intense exercise. So doing it a few times in that nice, slow, controlled manner can definitely be enough. So I'm going to recommend starting off just by doing about 3 to 5 repetitions. If it felt great to you, you can work up to 8 to 10 repetitions. And again, this can be a daily exercise as long as it feels good to your body. Now, if you felt spasm into your back, you're going to just hold steady at that very first movement where you pull in the core, push the pubic bone down, and just squeeze the butt until you feel proper activation of those glutes helping to hold that lumbar spine down. So once again, thanks for joining in. I'm really enjoying guiding you all through Pilates-based exercises, so I hope you are enjoying it as well. Continue to give us likes, hearts, leave us comments, and thanks for tuning in.